A Girl Who Brought Down the World by Vivian G. Chapter 13. Crushed.
In this pitiful adult life, love is hell,
Christopher announces to the world.
Melanie must be captured safely. She is the only one who can break my curse.
Shayna turns off the radio and lets the everlasting grinding of pavement take over once again.
Melanie, says Mimi, do you think it is safe for Matt to be traveling with us? I fear people might use him as ransom,
says Melanie.
I used to be so trustworthy of people, and then Christopher came along. I don't even think I could trust my family to take care of Matt.
I'm surprised no one has used our extended family as ransom, mentions Miles.
Well, no one can bother to do research in the family trees nowadays,
says Shayna.
America's changed a lot since when I was a kid. I mean, I thought the internet was pretty crazy, but then it became way too immersive for some people. Then with the evolution of the web, no one really cares much for anything but these social network sites.
The disenfranchisement of the human race. It's pitiful, utters Miles. Emotions are stifled simply by using electronic phrases with empty meaning.
I never thought zombies existed until now. There's so many people out there to get us, and they seem to outnumber the people who want to help us. It just strikes me as depressing, you know?
Shayna says.
When I was raising Vivian,
Mimi interjects,
everyone was so friendly and so kind when she was born. Then when we had Kid, things had begun to change. We received some thanks through email, and hardly anyone showed up to congratulate us like in the old days. I never thought it would really degenerate us into that kind of behavior.
At least some people still have emotions, says Vivian while staring out at the road.
Like me. Like me. I don't think of myself as much of a good person, but after seeing what people have tried to do to us, well, you know.
We need more gas,
exclaimed Kid.
Good eye, Kid,
replied Shayna.
Let's make this quick.
As Shayna refuels the car, the group takes a break and stretches their legs out. The gas station owner notices the group and recognizes the photo Christopher had shown a few days before. He takes his shotgun and goes outside. Hold it right there, he commands.
Shit,
says Shayna. Don't move and don't do anything. Just put your hands in the air where I can see them. Vivian quickly throws a pocket knife and aims it at the man's arm. The man pulls the trigger and shoots Vivian's left leg. The man falls over, diving the knife deeper into his arm. He then attempts to pull the knife out, but instead causes the knife to do more damage.
Run,
shouts Vivian.
Forget about me. No, sis,
says Kid.
I'm in no condition to travel. Look at this leg. No, don't, it's too gruesome. If Jones is still alive, then I'll be kept alive. Reconsider,
Kid pleads. The man pulls the knife out and attempts to get back up.
Go,
shouts Vivian. Mimi forcibly drags Kid off of Vivian as she's quickly forced into the car.
We love you,
shouts Mimi and Miles as the car quickly drives off. The man shoots at the car, but misses. Well. Little Miss thinks she can prove her worth to her false god by challenging a true American like myself. Well, where is your god now? He mocks.
Listen, I'm just as much of an American as you are,
she mutters. You take that back, you terrorist!
Do I look like a terrorist to you?
She smirks. Not really, but terrorists can come in all shapes and sizes, so I can't trust you.
Fine, just take me to a hospital. After all, you'll only get the reward if I'm alive.
The gas station owner drives over to the hospital, and soon Secret Service is there to pick Vivian up for delivery. The owner heads back to the gas station only to find the place blown up. Those damn terrorists! He shouts. Vivian's leg is too badly injured for her to walk, and now she's confined to a wheelchair. She's blindfolded and put onto Christopher's personal plane. Well, another one, says the co-pilot. You're lucky. We had to knock the last guy out and then realized using a blindfold is just as good.
You gentlemen are so kind to me. Won't you let a lady go?
No can do, says the pilot. We can't disobey Christopher. It's either that or we're dead. I'd love to let you go, but I guess I'm selfish.
Come on. Be a hero. Let me go.
Look, I have my family to be worried about as well. It's just one girl or the whole town. Christopher's insane, but it's the only way I can reason with him to not destroy our town.
What did you guys do?
Vivian asks. We held a terrible Rabbitoso parade. I begged him to reconsider, and this is how I got my job. What about you, Jack? Asks the pilot. Same thing, man.
Christ. I have my sister to worry about, but a whole town? That's just terrible. Don't worry. I don't blame you guys. By the way, is Jones dead?
No, he's still alive. Christopher plans to keep him alive until he can watch Melanie divorce him and then marry Christopher.
What the hell?
Vivian arrives at Christopher's basement. She is being led by the pilot of the plane.
Hello, Vivian,
Says Christopher as he steps out after taking a shower.
Were you just taking a shower?
Yes, I was.
States Christopher.
Your hair indicates otherwise. It's so greasy. It makes bacon look lean by comparison.
That reminds me, I should eat lunch. Thank you for reminding me. In return, I will allow you to move around freely in your cell.
Vivian is wheeled away to the bottom basement and sees Jones chained against the wall.
Vivian?
Asks Jones.
Yes, it's me. Long story.
While the two discuss what has happened, Christopher stares at the camera to make an announcement.
Hello. Good news, America. One of the terrorist four has been captured. Those still at large include Miles, Mimi, and Kid. They still have Melanie and Shayna. You must bring them back alive at any cost. This has been Christopher Winfield Vega, signing out.
Christopher begins to head downstairs and walks over to Vivian.
Hello, Vivian. You should know me by now, but if you don't, I am Christopher Winfield Vega. We used to be neighbors.
I know that, she responds bitterly.
What do you want?
I would like to make you into my girlfriend.
Make me?
Yes, I need to shape you up from the bottom up.
Shape me?
This is in case the American public cannot capture your terrorist friends. If Melanie and Shayna are forever gone, I will need to have a backup future wife, just like God intended.
First off, we aren't terrorists. We never were.
You just made that up to garner sympathy. Secondly, they are forever gone. They would rather kill themselves than procreate with you.
I see. I have no other option than to make you into my girlfriend.
Christopher grumbles.
What? Pick someone else. I don't want to be your girlfriend.
You are the first woman I've seen in a long time, Vivian. I think you can be pretty if we try hard enough.
Oh, come on. I'm not even of legal age yet.
Angrily yells Vivian.
I've changed the law. Come with me. Time to make you up from the bottom up.
Happily announces Chris.
What? What is going on? Jones, help me!
Vivian shouts as she's being wheeled away by Christopher.
I'm still chained to this wall, remember?
Oh, yeah!
Are the last words Jones could hear from Vivian before Christopher locked her inside another room in the basement.
First off, Vivian, I know your mother isn't pure, so I'm going to have to apply this onto your skin.
What are you doing with that paint?
I am making you pure.
Christopher says as he begins to apply it all over her face and hands.
God intended for me to have a white daughter, and I must guarantee this happens.
This isn't going to help, you know that, right? Genetics do not work that way.
Shut up!
Christopher barks.
Next, I'm going to check your height and weight.
Christopher attempts to move her off the wheelchair and finds that he cannot.
It's too heavy.
Christopher complains.
You're going on a diet.
What? You're just so fat that you can't pick anything up.
I am not fat. The janitor tells me constantly of how handsome I look.
Vivian fails to come up with an answer to that as Christopher continues to observe Vivian from all angles.
Do you smoke or drink?
Asked Christopher. No, but I think I'm gonna start.
You should never smoke or drink. Those'll kill you.
Exclaims Christopher. And obesity won't?
I am not fat. I already told you this. And anyway, you are really stressing me out. I just have one last thing to check over.
Christopher looks over his notes as he looks for the last factor.
Here it is. The beauty factor.
You already said it yourself. I ain't pretty.
This is why I'm gonna make you pretty.
Oh, God, is the only thing Vivian can say as Christopher goes to work. When Christopher wheels Vivian out of the room, Jones is stunned. Vivian? Is that you? Yes, it's me, Jones. I look stupid. Vivian's skin has been covered in white paint while her hair had been drawn completely straight down. An obscene amount of makeup was put on her face, including mascara and lipstick.
I will be back later to pick you up for our date tonight, Vivian.
What?
See you at 8 o'clock.
Christopher says as he heads upstairs. Jones, shoot me now, Vivian pleads. I'm sorry, Vivian. This is my fault. I should have known better than to leave him alone. I've thought about it, and now I know why he turned out this way. He needed interaction. Instead, he just gathered up all he knows from television and movies and hoped it would pan out in the real world. It doesn't. I'm sorry. Christopher comes to wheel Vivian up to the dining room. Vivian hides a knife in her pocket to assassinate Christopher when the time comes.
Hello. Do angels like you have names?
Christopher begins. Seriously, what are you doing? Vivian asks.
This is my first date, so do angels like you have names?
I'm a Satanist.
I said, do angels like you have names?
He says angrily as the janitor pulls out a gun.
Yes, my name is Vivian. Nice to meet you.
That's better. Now, let's eat. I've selected foods based on your personality type.
Vivian opens up the cover to find a fast food burger and fries.
What is this?
It is a delicious burger from Burger Palace, where all true royalty eat.
He announces as if he were an advertiser.
This is your idea of good food?
I personally have many orders delivered to me as I eat this at least 4 times a week.
Do you have any other food? Asked Vivian.
Some frozen dinner, some boxed macaroni and cheese, instant noodles, pork rinds, and soda.
How about some fruit?
I do not have any fruit. However, I have fruit drink.
I'll have a glass of fruit drink, Vivian requests. The janitor walks out for a second and Vivian finds the opportunity to assassinate Christopher. She wheels herself over to him and takes out her knife. Christopher then raises his arms in surprise.
No thank you, Vivian. I can cut my own burger.
The stench that comes from Christopher overwhelms Vivian, and she's knocked out.